Hello, this is Bruce at EddyGear.com. I'm continuing on with the video series which demonstrates the functionality of the EC14 eddy current test system. We're now in the charts window. Previous video showed the setup window. First thing I want to draw your attention to is the menu bar here. We have the ability to use a menu bar to do pretty much everything that these far right column buttons allow us to do. The reason that both are provided is some people don't like that much clutter on the screen, so we can switch to menus. That far right column disappears, and now we're left with just the basic gain, phase, and tube list and strip chart settings. Other people like the larger objects that the buttons provide rather than having to navigate a menu bar, so I'm going to bring those buttons back. I'm just going to show the two different display modes. Currently we're in the 2xy 1 strip chart mode. I'm going to go ahead and balance the probe, and I'm going to go ahead and run a 10-second strip chart. And there is our acquired data. I can go ahead and change the phase. Changing the phase on channel 2 there. I can change the gain. And what this is changing is really drilling into the available resolution of the A to D converter. We're not changing any hardware gain obviously at this point since the data has already been acquired. But this is the beauty of current day PCs and high resolution A to D converters, so we can do these sort of things. Then we have a phase wand which allows us to accurately measure phase of signals on the screen. We can manipulate the phase wand either by using that slider or by using the arrow keys. Here we've got the strip chart data. As you can see, the channels are overlapping each other. We can go ahead and clip the data so they don't do that. And I'm going to reverse that action, bring all the data back. We can also change the x-axis compression, which is very useful for cross-axial type probes where the horizontal channel is generally much greater amplitude than the vertical channel. So we have settings of anywhere from x1 to x10 compression. x8 seems to be working just fine here. I'll go to x10 and let's go back to x8. The zone, row, tube are designators for the tube list index. Previous and next allows us to go to the next value in the tube list index, or we can grab this slider and rapidly go into the tube list index. We can use the arrow keys and change where we're at in the tube list index. Again, zone, row, and tube are used as identifiers for files that we create by either saving data or saving images. Currently we're in the 2xy 1SC mode. I'm going to switch over to the 1xy mode, and this is one large xy strip chart, which most testers prefer, and if they're going to save an image, they revert back to the strip chart mode generally. I'm going to go ahead and rebalance and start running in this mode. This mode has variable persistence. Right now we're running at a block erase of all data every 2 seconds. If we want to change that, we can go into the 1xy setup, and we have an erase interval of 2 seconds. We can change that to anything we want. I'm going to change it to 5 and apply that. You also see that you can change your chart color settings in this window. I'm going to start running again, and you'll notice that now the erase of the data only happens every 5 seconds. Rather than do a block erase, we can also enable a continuous erase mode, which rather than erase all the data at once, it does a FIFO, first in, first out type erase setting. And continuous erase setting is 3 seconds. Apply that chart setting, and run, and now you don't have all the data just blink out on you. You constantly see the last 3 seconds of data, which to me is a benefit, so that if you do pass a defect right at the erase interval, it doesn't erase just as it was being displayed and you perchance miss it. Okay, and then we have the ability to record, and that is covered in a separate video.